Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Thank you so much for your show of love. Thank you so much for all that you do for this community to keep growing. Hope you're well in all your ways, your majesties, and you're loving yourself and others like always. All right, today I think the crime these people keep committing in Akebuland is I think is too much. It's too much, and it's right we raise alarm. All right, it's right we raise alarm. When you see these people around your area, don't just be so free with them because you don't know what they're coming to do. Of course, they're gonna, you know, this whole mindset of whenever you see a white man, he's coming for something. He's coming as a savior. Remember, they brought even a white Jesus to rest. So, what is there that they cannot do? They can do everything. All right, now, there were some of them who were around our Akebuland that they were moving around with some melanated children, and some persons are like, why should you be moving around with our children? Like, who gave you those children? Now, these are the tactics these people use. They tell you they adopted them because most of them does it. Like, they come to our Akebuland, to the orphanages, and then they adopt some of these children. I don't even know why those who are in charge of these orphanages allow these people to adopt our people. No, it's not because of anything, your majesties. I'm saying this for our own good. All right? I'm saying this for our own good because there is nothing that these people cannot do. This is how they come steal these children in the name of adopting them, in the name of being their foster parents, and they take them out and you don't hear anything about them anymore. It's just a few of them that when you keep up with them, you just see them. Majority of them, you don't hear anything about them. Because they do, you know, your majesties, you know what they do with melanin. I think I've said it before. So they come and hunt these children from childhood, and they come in disguise as tourists, all right, who is around Akebuland, and I've seen how pitiable Africans are. So they want to do good to Africans by adopting these children, these poor children. And do you know what they do to these children?
You guys see this? Do you see that demon holding that child right there? Ma'am, why are you holding that child like that? Where's her mom? I can tell that she doesn't want to be held. Why are you holding her like that? How are you going to come to Tanzania and hold a child, an African child? Look, she doesn't want to be held. So why are you coming up into Africa and holding an African child that does not want to be held? Why are you holding that child like that? Can you give me an answer? Because I know you don't want to come over here and you don't want to be charitable.
Where are the parents?
Are you pimping out your children? Is that what you're doing? For a little buck? What's my problem? Because you're coming over from Europe and you're abusing my people. You're abusing my children. You're coming over into Africa. Haven't you done enough? Like, you want to do more? Look at this child.
Where are the parents? Where are the
This is
parents?
not your child.
This child was on the street.
Okay, then why don't we look for...
Where? Did you call and ask how to find their parents?
You are not their
Who are you
parents.
looking for?
I know why you're holding this
You think it's
child.
funny?
I'm
Why
not
you
dumb.
laughing?
I know why you're holding this child. Don't shut me up. I know why you're holding this child. That child is
So there's no parents.
You guys are not.
Clearly there's
you're not
no
disagreeing.
parents.
You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. You know
Very
you're wrong.
cool.
She's walking away because she knows that she's
Very
wrong.
cool. Excuse me, you're in my face. Do not get next to me.
I know why
Don't get familiar.
You guys
Don't get familiar.
I know why you're coming to Africa. So why don't we look? She's crying.
me?
She's crying.
I have a right to film.
So why don't
You don't have a right to
I
film
know
me.
what you want to do with that child. And you're not disagreeing. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to do.
So why are they
Why
not
don't
saying
you let us look for the child? No, not okay. I know what you want to do with these children. I know what you want to do. What?
What's wrong, guys?
No, please, do not touch.
Yeah, but what's wrong?
Do not touch. Don't touch.
Yeah.
They found
What's wrong?
Come there first to us, then you have to come in.
government
There is a proper way of doing things.
Nyang'anya tayo kami na niya.
children with different organs. So these
Understand.
children, they
Are you
don't.
giving us that you're coming there?
Please, get out of my face.
They're better off in the orphanage than
Don't get in my
You're
face.
not stupid.
We're not
We
hurting
know what
anybody.
you want to
What
do.
are you
And you heard what the other woman said. These children don't have parents. Like, who are you? You just come to a place, that is Tanzania. You saw the name written on the screen, right? You just come to a place and then you get children and you claim they do not have parents. When they do not have parents, there is a facility they should be in, and that is the orphanage home. All right, they are not in the orphanage home and you're holding them like that. Your Majesties, I think as Africans we should be wise right now. The way the world is becoming, because the world itself is a threat to our being. We have to be always on our guard and protect ourselves right from the little children, Your Majesties, because this is not funny anymore. This is not funny anymore. Now they come to these children because these children cannot say no. You see, they take them out like this and get them good things, sweet things, right? They entice these children into following them. They lure these children out. Now, when you go down into this whole story, you discover that this child might be from another part of that country where they lure this child out from. You always hear children missing. Oh, my son went out and didn't come back. They went out to play and one is missing, two is missing. These are the things that happens. It's not a magic. It's that there are people that pick up these children. And the painful thing is because there are Africans that aid these people. Alright? There are Africans that aid these people in smuggling out these children, because you can't tell me there are no borders, even if it's not the legal means of movement. There are people everywhere. There are immigration officers everywhere. These people are bribed. These people are bribed. You see a white man with a black child, you don't care to get the paperwork to see what is there. You don't care to really discover what is there. They give you some money, you let them off. But when it is your melanated that is trying to move around Alikebu land, you stop them, you humiliate them, you deprive them of moving. Remember that incident with Wode Maya and one of the borders, one of the immigration officers around the border. He was trying to cross to another country in our cable land. What they did to him and others who came up with their experiences. This is what happens almost every day in our cable land. With things have to change, Your Majesties. Things have to change. These people do not come with a positive motive. They always have a negative motive. Can you imagine? These are people that hate our people. Like, they just look at us and look at us like some dirty thing from somewhere. Look at the way she was sitting comfortably holding that kid, if there is nothing behind it. Most of them who come here to even adopt legally, they are not adopting those children because they want to really take care of a melanated child. They are doing it for a selfish reason. They know why they are doing it. And do you know that some of these children they even adopt, at the long run, some of their organs are missing in their system and they can't figure it out on time. These are the things that we go through. Just because the world have just decided to become unfair to the melanated people. Now, if we are so vigilant like what she did, you know, I give it to her because it takes courage. And I think they've had enough. That's why she could burst out that way. Unlike before where you see a white person holding a black kid and you feel it's just so normal. Remember that woman who was telling the son whenever he is lost, you should run away from a white person. You should look for a big black guy. They themselves know that a little child can be saved alone in the hands of a melanated. They also know these things. They are also aware. Now, what is a little innocent black child doing in the hand of a white woman of her age, who should be in her country, fixing her life up with her family, roaming around our cable land, searching for little melanated children? Something is fishy, of course, Your Majesties. Leave your comment and thought there at the section, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive, always. Bye for now.